Our story begins in a small town in China. There was a class of children learning to write. One day, the teacher asked them to write the word dragon in Chinese. But two children, Din and Lena, drew a dragon instead. The class laughed at them, and they were thrown out. Those were such nice drawings, weren't they? Anyway, on their way out, another student teased Din, so Lena got angry and threw a small white ball at the teasing student, hitting him on the head. The poor boy was really confused. Lena invited Din to go home together since her father was always late to pick her up. This was the start of their friendship. As time passed, Din and Lena became great friends. They loved hanging out together and always had a lot of fun. On a windy day, they decided to make a kite in the shape of a dragon. While playing with the kite, a strong windstorm came and destroyed it. However, they promised to be best friends forever. A few days later, Din fixed the kite, but he heard some terrible news. Lena was moving away. She was going to live and go to school in another city. They said goodbye sadly. It was a difficult moment for both children. Was this the end of their friendship? Years later, Din became a delivery man in a big city. He was a very skilled delivery man. He could ride his scooter fast and deliver packages quickly. One day, he met a classmate while making a delivery. Din didn't go to school that day because he was busy with deliveries. He mentioned that he was trying to earn extra money for his friend's birthday. Din asked his friend to take notes during the classes and bring them to him after school so he could study.
We'll return to the story in a moment, but first, it's time for a little quiz. Are you ready?
The teacher threw out Din and Lena from the class because A. They drew a dragon. B. They pretended to be dragons. C. They were talking about dragons. D. They sang a song about a dragon. Lena got angry when she saw a boy teasing Din. How did Lena react? A. She kicked the boy. B. She punched him in the head. C. She talked to him about respect. D. She threw a ball at him. What did Din and Lena build? A. A paper dragon. B. A kite in the shape of a dragon. C. A treehouse. D. A huge tower. What terrible news did Din hear? A. Lena was moving away. B. Lena was sick. C. Lena's dad was sick. D. Lena had an accident. Din worked as A. Scooter mechanic. B. Taxi driver. C. Kung Fu instructor. D. Delivery man. Din asked his friend to A. Bring him books. B. Bring him a pencil case. C. Bring him class notes. D. Bring him a green teapot.
At the end of the day, Din was directed to a damaged place for his last delivery. The place was in ruins. He found a door at the top of a staircase and heard a voice asking him to enter. Although Din couldn't open the door, he realized the place had no walls or roof, so he could easily enter. Inside, he found an old man sitting in a chair. The old man claimed to be a god waiting for the chosen one to arrive. Din thought the man was crazy because he didn't look like a god. The boy asked the old man about the method of payment. The old man says that the young man has a pure heart and because of that, he deserves to receive a magic item. The old man quickly gives the boy a small green teapot as payment. The boy accepts it without question. On his way home, Din tries to buy a suit with the money he earned but is thrown out of one store for not having enough money. He goes to another store where suits are cheaper and manages to buy one. Later in the afternoon, the boy returns to his home. People in the neighborhood talk about how hard-working and dedicated Din is at school. His mother is strong-willed but loves her son. However, their happiness is interrupted when Din's classmate arrives to give Din the day's notes. The visitor loudly mentions that the teacher warned Din about not missing any more classes, or he would fail automatically. Everyone hears this and starts gossiping about Din. Din's mother starts screaming at him, but he doesn't try to defend himself. He promises to make an effort. That night, while everyone else is asleep, Din smiles. Wearing his new suit, he goes to the rooftop, eagerly anticipating his best friend Lena's birthday the next day. Suddenly, a bright billboard lights up. It's Lena, who has become famous and appears in advertisements all around the city. Din starts talking to the billboard, and suddenly his cheap suit tears into pieces. Feeling sad, Din leans on the green teapot and expresses his wish to be Lena's best friend forever. Suddenly, the teapot starts moving on its own. the lid flies up, releasing a mysterious smoke. A huge dragon named Long Zhu appears before Din. Long Zhu introduces himself as a wish dragon and claims he can grant 3 wishes to the boy. Din can't believe his eyes. At first, he thinks he might be dreaming or dead. Long Zhu decides to prove his powers and demonstrates a few incredible magic tricks. Long Zhu tells Din that he is imprisoned in the teapot and can't get out. However, after Din makes his 3 wishes, the dragon will finally be free. He will be able to leave the teapot.
We'll return to the story in a moment, but first, it's time for a little quiz. Are you ready?
The old man lived in a house, A, without a floor. B, without chairs. C, without walls and a roof. D, without doors. What method of payment did the old man choose? A, cash. B, green pot. C, credit card. D, check. The old man said that Din had A, pure heart. B, dirty heart. C, big heart. D, golden heart. What did Din buy on his way home? A, an expensive suit. B, an expensive shirt. C, a cheap suit. D, a cheap shirt. How did Din's mom react when she heard that her son wasn't at school? A, she started crying. B, she yelled at Din. C, she told the neighbors everything. D, she stopped talking to Din. What did Din promise his mom about school? A, he promised to be the best student. B, he promised to apologize to the teacher. C, he promised to pass the math exam. D, he promised to make an effort. What happened to Din's cheap suit? A, it was stolen. B, Din sold it. C, it tore into pieces. D, Din left it in the taxi. What will happen when the dragon grants 3 wishes of the boy? A, the dragon will remain in the green teapot. B, the dragon will die. C, the dragon will be free. D, the dragon will be transformed into a human.
Meanwhile, Three men have a special mission to capture the magic teapot. They go to an old abandoned city district. The criminals knock out two policemen who were on security duty. They see someone standing on top of a house. It's Din talking to the green teapot. Long Zhu tells Din that only his master can see him. The criminals chase after Din, who runs away. Din ends up in a dead-end street. There is no way out. The boy touches the teapot in desperation. Suddenly, he can do kung fu. He can fight like a real champion. The three men corner Din, but he easily dodges their attacks and knocks out two of them. The leader throws Din away, but he escapes by climbing the walls with the teapot. The next morning, the boy notices that his body moves skillfully. He is strong and fast. His mother is leaving for work, and Din asks her what she would wish for. She replies that she wants her son to be focused and determined in his studies. He perfectly understands his mother. The boy can see the green teapot. He thinks that what happened the night before was just a dream. However, when he tries to call the creature from the teapot, the dragon appears again. The dragon tells the boy that he has only 2 wishes left. Din now believes that his wishes can come true. Din plans to take a bus to his old friend's house, but Long Zhu prefers a taxi because it's more comfortable and faster. The boy wants to fly on the dragon, but the dragon refuses to do it. Din and the dragon are traveling by taxi. There are a lot of cars, and they are stuck in traffic. Finally, the dragon decides to fly with the boy on his back. They arrive at Lena's house. They are in front of the gate. Din tells the dragon that his next wish is about his childhood friend. He wants Lena to fall in love with him. Long Zhu quickly explains that he can't make Lena fall in love with him because it's against the rule of free will. He can't change people's feelings. He also mentions that time travel and hurting people are forbidden wishes. He can't grant wishes like that. Din says he and Lena are friends. He just wants their friendship back, like when they were kids. Long Zhu finds this request funny because Din could be the richest man in the world and have everything, but he wants a simple friendship. Din explains that it is the most important thing for him and tells the dragon the story of how he met Lena 10 years ago. Din is ready for his second wish. He asks to become a rich man so he can attend the party. Long Zhu grants his wish and transforms Din into a prince from an ancient Chinese dynasty. Din is not happy about the way he looks. He wants stylish clothes, a modern car, and someone to help him during the day. Long Zhu grants the request and transforms Din into a rich man. He also transforms himself into a human to serve as Din's helper. Meanwhile, the criminals continue to search for the boy with the green teapot. They go to the store where the boy bought a suit and get his address. At the entrance of the birthday party, Din and his helper arrive, catching everyone's attention. Everyone is looking at them. During the celebration, Din tries to talk to Lena, but she looks sad and distressed. Her helper advises her to smile more and greet the guests. Lena follows the advice and puts on a fake smile. She smiles, but her smile is not real. Din briefly dances with Lena, but she doesn't recognize him and talks to him in a robotic manner, just like with the other guests. The boy is disappointed and talks about it with Long Zhu, who is in human form and works as the boy's servant. During the party, the DJ announces the father-daughter dance. The girl is waiting for her father to dance with her. However, it turns out that Lena's father isn't present at the party. Din notices Lena's discomfort and decides to improvise a live kung fu performance to impress her. Everyone is amazed, but Lena leaves the ballroom. Din realizes this and goes to find her.
It's time for another quiz. Are you ready?
What do the three criminals want to do? What is their mission? A. They want to capture the green teapot. B. They want to capture Lena. C. They want to give Din a gift. D. They want to free the dragon. The dragon decides to fly with the boy on his back because A. They are stuck in traffic. B. The bus is late. C. The taxi is too expensive. D. The taxi is too small. What can't the dragon do? A. Travel around the world. B. Make people laugh. C. Change people's feelings. D. Transform himself into a human. When Din and his helper arrive at the party, A. Nobody notices them. B. Everyone is talking about the dragon. C. Everyone is scared. D. They catch everyone's attention. What does Lena do at the party? A. She puts on a fake smile. B. She serves food and drinks. C. She recognizes Din. D. She talks to the dragon. Lena's dad, A. Is present at the party. B. Isn't present at the party. C. Dances with Lena. D. Dances with the dragon.
Are you interested in the story of Din, Lena, and the friendly dragon? Do you want to know how it ends? Watch the complete movie called Wish Dragon. Remember, watch the movie in English. Write in the comments whether you liked this story and if you enjoy this way of learning English. Take care and subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss any future movies.